Hello everybody, welcome to Eurodocs and ABC for Trust project. Now we're gonna have an overview of a functionality of restricted area system. For that we're gonna need installed software from the school portal. So we're gonna open Firefox. This is a school portal which you can find by typing the address portal.abcfortrust.se. Then you have just 3 chapters here. So the one you're gonna start with is Hjälp och nedladdning. So you can download user manual and software here. After the software is installed, you can proceed with the other different actions. For example, getting your credentials, ladda ner certifikat. But after you get all your credentials, which can be checked easily using the plugin. Oh, let's ask my PIN code. So I have not so many credentials, but here they are listed and the contents. So I'm sure I have them. And now we can proceed to logging into Restricted Areas application. So we click this button, opens a new window, and to this application you cannot get without authorizing using your smart card reader and smart card. So they should be properly connected, and you must know your PIN code which you get while getting the card from the school. So since I just type in my PIN code, if I don't take the card out, it remembers my PIN code to don't annoy me asking many times, and just now it asks me to provide a name and a school name. I will wait a bit till it checks our credentials from the smart card. But now we will see the credential selector after it makes a check. But if you log in the first time, it will ask you to create a default alias, which is matching your name. So my name is Maxim Moneta. So first time I was logging into the system, I saw the window just confirming my name and just save button. Then you own your first initial alias, which is matching your real name. As well, here's anonym. So it means that you can go anonymously to some restricted areas without using any of your aliases. But this also means that if you use anonym, you don't own the data inside the restricted areas after you stop using the current alias. So it's like a temporary one, but anonym. Also, I've created another alias, just customly created using this button. Now I will use it. So I just choose one and click to use it. Now, as soon as a system doesn't save to whom this alias belongs to keep the more privacy and keep the concepts, it verifies against the card that this alias is owned exactly by the user, who is me, and owning the card. So now it requests again to confirm from the card that I own it. So you basically can create quite a lot of aliases for different poses, Superman, or like I like Mr. President or something like this. Now we get into the application, and this is dashboard, so meet skrivbord, my dashboard, and here are filters with restricted areas you can see here. So here are restricted areas created by me. With this alias I didn't create any, so that's why it's empty. But the thing is that the dashboard is exclusive for each alias. So if I would use my another alias where I created some restricted areas, that they would be shown here. So last seen, so I was entering this restricted area on previous time, and it remembers that exactly this alias was coming to this restricted area. Favorites, I don't have any favorites, but okay, let's mark this one as favorite. Yeah, now my favorite is boys only restricted area. And the cancel extensions, if I would use the cancelling, a new alias is created and it has restricted area in this section. But cancelling, which is rådgivning, is anonymous. That's why every new alias is not linked to any others, so you remain completely anonymous. But it's a bit later. For now, the overview, like we have another tabs in main menu. It's all restricted areas. So these are restricted areas currently existing in the system for me, but this includes all restricted areas, including the ones created by users. So we go to the second page. So there are some created for tests and things, and so we can try to enter some of them. Oh, let's see what's a policy here. Oh, I guess so. This window, when I hit go till RA or enter the restricted area, shows the policy, but here is no policy entered, but there are some aliases which are accepted to enter. And let's check if I can go in. Most probably my alias is not in the list, so we should reject. Oh, it checked if I was a user from the school, from Northwood School. Yeah, I get in. So I think this policy included everybody. Nice. Coming back to our target groups. So this one, Frågor och svar, questions and answers, is a restricted area to leave any comments about the not functioning things, about the bugs or some advices. So as I left a message here, so if any problems or error messages appear, please make a screenshot using Ctrl and print screen buttons, pass it to MS Paint and save that file, and you just upload it here. Or otherwise you can just write the text here on the wall. So just type in some text here and click the button and it will appear. So here is a list and you can try any, and here is a button showing what you can do as a restricted area. So if you own it, you can add it, or you can add to favorites, or you can log in, or you can try to delete it or see the policies. But editing, of course, is available only for authors, the ones who create a restricted area. And there is another section which is quite important, is official restricted areas, the ones created by school administrations and teacher. So now these ones are official. Boys only, girls only, everybody, questions and answers, years 7, 8, 9. So these ones would be used while doing the quiz and start using the system just to learn how it's done. But now we will create our own restricted area. Here is a button for that. Create new restricted area. Then any name. We call it Maxim's test. And I have done that. Area for the test. Save and go next step. Policy. Oh, who can access the system? I create some policy. So on the left side we have the amount of different policy alternatives. It means so either policy 1, or if I create it, or policy 2 is matching conditions can come. So I will create policy 1, for example, for, let's say, pupils from class 7. Or if the pupil is not matching this policy, he can try another condition. I will add class equals to 9. It means so if you're coming to the restricted area and you're in class 7 or class 9, then you get to this restricted area. If you're class 8 or another one, or you don't have any correct class credential, then it will not let you in. So that's the way we control how people come to restricted areas, who can see them and who can enter and do the actions. Here is the period of when this restricted area appears. So if we don't put anything, it just appears all the time till we delete it. Models which are enabled by default, all of them, the wall, the document upload and chat are on. And if you want some specific alias to enter the restricted area without going through policy check, for example, I'm not from class 7 or class 9, but I can type in my aliases. Using comma separator, I tap 2 of them. Otherwise, I would not be able to come there inside because my policy is not matching credentials. Save and close. So here it is. Here is the circuit area we created. We can edit it later, like this. Yeah, it works. So let's try to come inside. Here's the policy we created. So you can read this warning text to be sure what you're doing. And here is policy 1, which will check if I'm in class 7 or if I'm in class 9. And if it's matching my credentials, then it lets me in. Otherwise, I will get the page which doesn't let me in. But since I'm coming first time here, I have to accept some conditions. But I've added my alias to the list of the ones who are coming in, so it should work. Yes, I'm inside. So on the right side, we're in chat model. So here are the models: chat, documents, and wall. And here is another label. If you're starting a private chat with a person, it will appear here, but by default it's only public chat. Public means that it's available for all users who come into the restricted area, exactly this one, and you can talk to everybody in like overall chat, like a common group for this precisely restricted area. Now I see my alias here, so if there will be another user at the same time, we would see their aliases just in the list. But for now, I'm here alone, so I will just like, hey. So here's my post. And document, I can upload any file here. So I just click the browse button. I have some nice screenshots here. And I'll upload some. Here's my first file upload. Alright. Just be sure you write something, because normally the names of the files are not explicit enough, so better it's to write some description so everybody understands what is the file if they want to upload it or not. So here's my upload. So Mr. President is my alias. At 5:14 milliseconds ago, was uploading this document with this description, which is possible to download or report. Report button actually reports this file upload, or it could be the posts on the wall or whatever, to report it to the school administration. So it comes to the school board, which assesses if it was offense to somebody and do some actions, either delete the post or leave it, and like this. So be careful with this button, but it's here. If somebody offends you, just feel free to click it. So coming to the wall. Wall is quite simple. You can just leave the message for everybody. It means that everybody, oh, click too much button. Leave the message for everybody. Text. Everybody who comes into the restricted area can basically see what you wrote. It's quite handy. For example, if you know about a football game and you want to inform guys in the restricted area related to football or hockey or whatever, you just feel free to leave a message in appropriate restricted area. If it doesn't exist, I'll just create a new one like we are doing now. Oh, and post. Yeah, that's how it looks. And the same report button is still here. So that's Maxim tests restricted area. Coming back to the dashboard. And I have some identicon, which is like my profile image or whatever way you call it. Because we don't let upload images on profile images because to keep privacy. So maybe I just want to make some actions. Oh, change alias, create new alias, switch language, or log out. Maybe I want to log out, who knows. But maybe I want to switch alias now, or create a new one. Oh yeah, let's create a new one. So I have two ones and default anonym, but I want to create best pupil. Yeah, I was studying good, so why not? Best pupil will be my new alias. Now we are waiting for the smart card, because it needs to save your data. So best pupil will be the alias I own, and next time it will appear on the list by default. So now it's saving on the card reader is blinking. We'll wait till it generates all this cryptography things and save it to the card, so nobody else can use our aliases, only the ones who created them. Now it stopped blinking for a while and again, oh, it's saved. Here it is. So now we can use best pupil. Yeah, cool. That's my new alias. I confirm that I own it. So now it checks again from the smart card that I'm the owner of this alias. The way it will appear exactly when you log in. It will look the same. Yeah. So it's quite empty here for now because it's just freshly created. I haven't been anywhere. And let's go to, oh, where is boys? Oh, here. So since my gender is male, so I can go to all boys restricted area. I'm matching the policy. So we're gonna enter boys only restricted area. Now checking credentials on the smart card. Yeah, we get access. Let's say hi everybody. So that's the way it works. So thank you for attention, and just let us know if you have any questions or difficulties using the system.